Thank you very much for that, ladies, and welcome. We're getting ready to check out Australia's fastest motorcycle, the 1500 horsepower Nitro methane burning beast of Chris Matheson. This is a pre-race warm-up. We're going to take you inside the pit area. Enjoy. I want to know where you're watching from and what are your thoughts on this wild and crazy top fuel Nitro motorcycle. 4 cylinders, the head's turned around backwards, and it is supercharged. There's a ton of videos of these motorcycles in action on this channel that you can check out after we get done with this. As you can see, spark plugs coming out right now. They're going to blow the nitro out. In just seconds, they're going to start this thing up. In this video, we're going to hear from Chris. We're going to hear from his rival, Jay Upton. We're even going to check out Chris's nose piece on his tractor trailer. Chris is so into detail. There's a story behind that one as well. This is the world of Top Fuel Nitro motorcycle. We love it on CycleDrag.com. We want to give these guys as much exposure as we can. It's a great sport. In our opinion, one of the greatest shows in motorsports, bar none. Let's let you enjoy some of the sights and sounds as this animal gets ready to rip to life. If you've ever caught a strong nitro fume, you understand why these gentlemen have to wear gas masks. It can make you cry. Happy with the way they're burning?
Yeah.
So what'd you think? Can you still hear okay? This machine is deafening, even through your smartphone or computer. Let's fire it up one more time here. First, they're going to completely blow it out, though, when they're done. And you'll see teams do this often, just like a top fuel car. They want to warm it up. They want to make sure everything's okay. Make sure all the components are performing correctly before they get it out there on the track. Chris Matheson and his team work so hard. Here's another question for you. Would you ever like to work on a top fuel motorcycle team? Always something to do on a top fuel motorcycle, huh?
Yeah, that's it, Jack.
So you guys warmed it up, took a look at the plugs. What else are you looking for here?
Just check the stall, make sure the stall's okay. Check the RPM at the motor up and the RPM at the idle. Make sure it's not too fat.
Sure.
Make sure it's not going to kick all the legs out. Just a quick check.
Happy with everything you're seeing?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
excellent.
It's good. Just wish it was dry.
Yes. Fortunately, done for the night. But do you find that these motorcycles, they can change just as time goes on, where you maybe fire it up in the morning, then you fire it up later at night? You hear guys saying they broke on the trailer on the way to the race sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah, in that trailer there's gremlins, I'm sure of it. And when you put the bike in there, they tinker with it. So you put it to bed and it starts good like that, and you pull it out in the morning, it won't start.
It happens, doesn't it?
Does,
it's
yeah.
a real thing. Well, I'm sure these changing conditions mess with you a little bit, right?
Yeah, you've got to be on it, and we're reading the track. We're doing a traction test every couple of hours just to see what the track's doing with the change in the weather. Track's got a habit of going off early as it cools down, so we just got to keep on top of it, because if they move our schedule back, we could end up in cold conditions. So we just got to be ready to make a change quickly. Otherwise, we'll end up overpowering it. Or if we don't leave enough in it, it won't get up on the tyre and it'll be soft down the track. So it's a bit of a balancing act. You want to get down, but you don't want to smoke the tyre.
Always something to do, always something to monitor when you're talking about one of the world's quickest motorcycles. The goal for Chris Matheson and Jay Upton is to run the first 5-second run in Australia. Check out the front of Chris Matheson's truck. He's got custom everything. Talented John here, who handles the PR for Chris, is with us. Tell us about what we're looking at here on the front of this truck.
It's a replica of his, basically his logo, which is the Nitro Voodoo Man, and completely built out of CNC machinery and a block of aluminium. It's not finished yet. He's going to put some eyes in the goggles, and he's got some smoke perhaps coming out of the breathers. But it's just awesome. It's just awesome.
You know that a man is definitely into detail when he's going to that length for the front of his race hauler, huh?
Well, you've seen it on his bike as well. All those plates, all that detail is there.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, very cool.
The world of top fuel motorcycle in Australia. Let's introduce you to the two players vying for a championship here this weekend, Mr. Chris Matheson, Mr. Jay Upton. In the States, it's Larry McBride and Dave Vantine, always neck and neck. Over here in Australia, it is you two talented veterans. You guys enter the final race, separated by 3 points. Tell me about the battle that we're in store for.
Yeah, we're battling away, Jack. We have been for some years, haven't we, Joe?
Look down. It's going to come down to this. Well, who can stop? Who can deal with the bumps down there, and who ain't fogged up?
That's it. Yeah.
At this racetrack, you're going to be fogged over at the start line before you even leave.
That's what I heard. We're dealing with adverse conditions. It's a little bit wet. We're going to be battling rain this weekend. We've heard the shutdown's a little bumpy. Is that going to factor into this championship battle?
Absolutely. And every time you get on a fuel motorcycle, the second half is more important than the first half. You know what I mean? It's not about whether you can make it to 200, it's whether you can get back again.
Well, what I think is so interesting, Chris, and I got to ask you, is there's not a ton of bikes in Australia. We know that there's not a ton of top fuel motorcycles in the world, but here you guys are, 6'11", 604, two great career bests, and it seems like any given race, you guys are just going to be neck and neck.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're both pretty passionate about what we do, so you'll always get a good race out of the both of us at any day.
Sure.
And I bet they're the same. We've been racing them for the last 30 days. The last round in Sydney was
he and I, and we've been racing this race since then. Wow. And I bet they have too.
Yeah, sure.
That's what you do.
That's why we're here. That's why we love it.
Yeah? We test when we test, and we build what we build, and we go, this is going to be no good for this race, it's going to be no good for that race. Let's change it.
Sure.
And we're always looking how we're going to beat them next time. We got them this time, but how are we going to get them next time?
That's it.
Jay, I know you've been over to the States. How would you compare racing over here to what you experienced over in the United States?
It's kind of different. You know, the motorcycle only thing is different in the US. If anything, it makes it a little more relaxed almost. You know, we're still racing in kind of the A game. It's like you were racing at IHRA.
Sure.
Because we've got big cars, we've got pro mods, we've got pro stock.
Big crowds.
Big crowd, and we got racetracks where there's going to be performance. You know, it's a little different when there's obviously Top Fuel is the pinnacle of motorcycle racing anyway.
Sure.
But it's more relaxed, if you like, I think, in the US, because it comes down to there's never enough, and there's generally a bit of common agreement. I'm not ready. Are you ready? Let's push it back. You know? It's not like that here. Here, the schedule comes down, and when they point, if you don't hit it, you're done.
Sure.
You know?
You feel that same pressure, Chris?
Yeah, you've got to be on your game to turn them around to get them back out. So there's no dilly-dallying about, and if you're not ready, they'll run without you. So it's critical. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be exciting. We got rain today, unfortunately. If Chris wins, he leaves here with championship number 6. How many would it be for you, Jay, if you leave here with championship?
6.
Whoa. This is such a great rivalry. I love it. And also, okay, we got the race to Australia's first ever 5-second motorcycle run. I want to ask both of you, what's more important right now, the championship or that 5-second run?
5 seconds.
The other way around.
Wow. So based on those answers, if Jay leaves with the championship, but Chris goes in the 5s, you both leave here with a smile on your face?
I want to take both.
You want them both, though. I understand.
It's one of those races. It's a winner-take-all race, right?
Okay.
Pretty much. But I think, personally, I'd say it'd be wrong to be focused on going faster. You'd be focused on winning.
Can Willowbank hold a 5?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
This is, traction-wise, it's the toughest track in the country.
Okay.
It ain't the flattest. It's the toughest.
It's probably the toughest to break to stop.
Yeah, it's the toughest to stop, but it's also, you've got the best opportunity to go fast.
Well, downward slope on the shutdown area, I'm sure, makes it a little more challenging on a top fuel bike, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
And generally, this race, if it gets delayed a little, it's a dark here at 5 o'clock.
Sure.
And it's probably going to be kind of 400 feet air at 5 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
The last couple of nights, it's been way below 0 at 7, 8 o'clock. I've raced the final here at midnight at this race. And they're checking down the braking area for frost and fortunes.
Unbelievable. Well, good luck to both you guys. I can't wait to watch it all weekend. I'm so happy to be here. And somebody's leaving with championship number 6. Who's it going to be? That's what I want to know.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. Good luck to both you guys. Most important thing, keep her on 2 wheels, keep her safe, because both you guys have a tremendous amount of courage to even do this. It's fascinating.
It's just what we do.
There you go.
Ordinary guys, we do extraordinary stuff.
You sure do. Good luck to both.
Thank you.
They'll be looking for championship number 6. Here's a look at Chris Matheson's amazing motorcycle, and a big turnout of fans here in Australia. You guys love motorcycles or what? What do you think of these crazy, and cars, what do you think of these crazy top fuel motorcycles?
They've got more brave pills than I know about.
They sure do, huh?
It's great stuff.
Anybody in the crowd that would try this right now? Would anybody give this a try?
No
Let's say Chris Matheson says, today somebody gets to ride my motorcycle.
You're a very generous man, Chris, but thank you, but no thank you.
I'm with you. It's a lot more fun to watch, huh? Well, thanks for being here, guys. Enjoy CycleDrag.com. Check it out on YouTube and Facebook. And we'll keep an eye on Chris Matheson. Very busy signing autographs here. His beautiful Top Fuel motorcycle. Oh, you gotta love Top Fuel Motorcycle, and we want to thank Chris Matheson for giving us an inside look at his entire operation, including his race hauler. You know a man loves details when he goes to that length. Also, we want to congratulate Chris on a new career best. He went a 6:03 in pursuit of Australia's first ever 5-second run. You see right there, webcam and Larry Spider-Man McBride on his leathers. He's very close with the Spider-Man. Purchased this motorcycle off Jimmy Brantley and Larry McBride several years ago. And now Chris hopes to one day bring it over to the States after accomplishing so much over in Australia. He is a 5-time champion. He has won so many races in the Thunder 400 series. Look at that trophy case. But now it's time to come to the States and compete with the greatest out there. Guys like Larry Spider-Man McBride, Dave Vantine, Chris Hand, Mitch Brown, Sam Wills, all of the top-notch racers that we're going to see in the Man Cup Series at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Man, we love these bikes. Like I said, it was so fulfilling and wonderful going over to Australia and seeing the top racers over there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, CycleDrag, and make sure you check out all of our Top Fuel motorcycle videos. There are so many available, including Larry Spider-Man McBride's record run. We also have one that was done in front of Paul Tuttle and crew of Orange County Choppers. Check it out, guys.